Back to school time looking very different this year. Kids struggling to cope with the ongoing challenges of COVID-19. They've also had to process the death of George Floyd and the impact across the country. Tammy Carter, the CEO of LifeSmart Youth, joining me now. Good morning to you, Tammy.
Good morning, Scott.
Hey, tell me about the school year. I mean, there's so many things that are uncertain right now. And what kind of impact can that have on a student, all that uncertainty?
Thanks, Scott, for asking. The pandemic, the quarantine, the city lockdowns, all of these unprecedented things have marked feelings of isolation, fear, and confusion that may trigger some new mental health issues or cause a worsening of some existing ones.
Yeah,
The lack of social.
I'm sorry to
go ahead.
interrupt. I was just going to say, I don't think we realize the amount of disparity there is in the minority population with COVID-19 versus the white population. It's huge.
Significantly more deaths, more infections in the minority population. So as young people navigate through all of this, they've seen the deaths of family members, friends, coaches, teachers. They are really struggling, as many adults are.
So what are some of the signs of mental health issues that parents or a guardian can look for to help this?
Yeah, so like adults, it's important to know that not all children and teens will respond to stress in the same way. And so some of the changes that we might want to watch for would be excessive crying or irritation, especially in younger children. Returning to behaviors that they may have outgrown, for example, bedwetting, or for an older person, forgetting your chores, forgetting your assignments, excessive worrying or sadness, unhealthy eating or sleeping sadness, sleeping for excessive periods of time, irritability, acting out, poor school performance, avoiding your schoolwork, difficulties with attention and concentration, not enjoying the things you used to enjoy, and also really important, body aches, a lot of headaches, or in older teens, tobacco or alcohol or other drug use are all signs that parents would want to look for.
All right, so now we know what to look for. What are some of the tips, maybe the resources to promote youth mental health during these times? What to do, basically?
Yeah, absolutely. Talk it out. Allow your children to discuss their feelings, share their thoughts, and participate in their new normal. What these routines look like should not be dictated to them, but they should have a part in the plan for that. Number two, support your students through the loss of any traumatic events that they may have experienced. Let's not minimize that grief. And if they need to go talk to a professional, let's make that happen. Third, help your children stay active. Physical activity really decreases stress. So whether it's indoor or outdoor, outdoor, some bike riding, some running, some walking, indoor while school is happening, let's take some breaks, let's stretch, have a dance party. All those things will help to decrease the stress levels, and keeping a routine. Keep that routine, make sure that there's consistent bedtimes, wake up times, that these healthy habits of getting a good night rest are there, and nutrition. Nutrition can be a challenge because with schools not being inconsistent, sometimes that was the place where a lot of students were getting those healthy meals. But even with the closures, those healthy meals are still available. So don't forget that for students who may be at home.
Tammy, before we run out of time, and we are already out of time.
Sorry.
I do want to let you know, how can well child visits help out?
We have to keep those well child visits. So doctors' offices are opened again. So whether you go see them face to face or through telehealth, make sure that the immunizations are up to par. Check your child's growth and development, and have a true team approach with the doctor so that a pediatrician can run a depression screening for your child, and also talk about any anxiety or trouble with coping that they may be having.
All right, Tammy Carter, you did a great job so much. We're going to have this on our website in case people missed any of that. Thanks for being here.